Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate.
Turning it on! Smashes ahead. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's O'Neal. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Looking to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Going for the marker on the ground. Still running at the 40. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The short hands. It's Ballard. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking for a crease. It's Hansen. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Just inside the red zone. First and 10 from the 19. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Ballard. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Second and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this.
And he dances into the end zone for a touchdown.
And everything works out for the offense, right? They went for it on 4th and 1 earlier. It was a big decision, a big gamble. They got it, and now you pay it off with the touchdown. Head coaches loving that.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking for a man. It's Locklear. Got his man. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bring in the heat. Quarterback floating away from pressure.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cox. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical. They stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get...
There he goes. Powers through. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. It's a draw. Picks up the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. He caught it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on first and goal. And he stomps his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
They'll go back to work on offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Locklear. Tight end finds a soft spot. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Ballard. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. They'll move the wide receiver. The play-action fake. Throws for the tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing this secondary.
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do they do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on 3rd downs all throughout this season.
Wants to throw on first down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, there was something the quarterback liked in the pre-snap there, thinking his primary target was going to have a favorable matchup, but the defense did a nice job disguising that look. They got more bodies over to him and forced the incomplete.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Hey, some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Locklear. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking for space. It's Hansen. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. He has 89 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the back. Complete.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Give to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And that last carry pays off with a C note, already at 100 yards.
And he's done it with so much balance and so much power and so much speed. He's really shown you that he's a great back in a multitude of ways. And guess what? It's still the 1st half.
The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job.
Back's going for the goal line. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done, and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. Ohio State is just getting blown off the field right now in Columbus, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. They're trailing by 20 to Maryland. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes through the tackle. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. So after the big run, they tried to hit him with a pass. Would you have gone back to the run, Nick?
I think now, yeah, of course. Now looking back, I'm going to go, yeah, I should have run after taking the sack. I like mixing it up, but if my offense is going to sit there and lean on people and we're good at running the football, then don't be afraid to do that more often.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll send the tight end in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing quickly to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis. And How can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Navy Marine Corps Memorial.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Punts it out of the air. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Dropping back, it's Locklear. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw again. Gets it out fast. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
The defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Time to take a shot. Grabs it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Lets it go to the end zone. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. On the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Now this offense is back on the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's up to 113 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's O'Neal. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Ballard. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
He's got it on the left.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
They'll try the run. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line.
man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying.
Breaks into the open. Got enough space. He's in for the touchdown.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now the offense will come onto the field again. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, what a move. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll move the tight end. He'll do it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Wants to throw. It's Locklear. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Fighting off the defender. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. That's reeled in. It's Williams. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? When you're trying to protect a lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. I know there's pressure, especially in this area of the field, to get to the quarterback, but you can't give up a 1st and goal there. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions setting up 3rd down.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And they're going to settle for a field goal attempt here instead of going for it. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They go to the ground. Got a little space. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Got it in the middle. It's O'Neal.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Fires to the big fella. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's loose down the left side.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting, right? This game ain't over yet. Like, you still got an opportunity. Does it look good? No. But now I got the ball back. Great job by the defense forcing the turnover. Now let's see if we can go out and make this thing interesting, put some plays together, maybe get an onside kick. Who the heck knows?
To the air, it's Glocklear. Quickly complete. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Williams. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice.
Turning it on! And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Rutgers is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Indiana. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Caught behind the line. It's Hansen. At the 40, there he goes. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. The give out of the gun. Runs through a tackle. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Headed to the end zone. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. A strike downfield. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Back to pass. It's Locklear. Slings it downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On the run, it's Hansen. There he goes. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
Yeah, they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can turn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do.